We start with 1 hour chart. Okay, if we refer to our analysis, since the price was here, we will mention we're looking for the reversal, and this is what we get. But there was no update, okay, for the trade setup, and no one to see what we have. And first, we start with higher time frame with daily chart. All right, as we can see, based on daily chart, we have been within this move. Okay, now want to see whether this is the one is going to continue, or still we can expect one more drop before we get the next move. All right, or the question is whether this one we can put in relative to this, how we can trade it. In this case, we better we move to forward chart. All right, based on forward chart, it is more clear. Now we can say this one can be relative to this as an internal flat, but the way this one is moving is really corrective. It's not really sharp. Okay, and we get the correction here. Now we look at this correction. We want to get one move up or not. Okay, and one thing, can we expect this one the price to drop to retest this low? Okay, this is what we need to be bear in mind if we want to look for buy. Since we had the way it's moving is not really sharp, we need to be quite careful. And if I move to 1 hour chart, we want to see how we can trade it. All right, now based on 1 hour chart, we are looking at this. All right, mostly this kind of the move can give us one more drop. This one can become more deeper correction. That's why if we want to look for buy, we need to get the continuation at least flag. And if we get any buy with the when the price retests this top, then we start to manage. All right, this is how we can look for trade. That means we are looking for this correction for to look for buy, but the question is how deep this one can go. This is what we have right now. Rather than that, we don't have anything else. This one, if become deeper, can give us better trade setup. But if the reverse and continue from here, as I mentioned, either look for flag or having entry above the top. But having entry above the top can be quite risky. This is what every time we mention. Every time we say, because we want the price tag and continue the price tag within 1 or 2 hours is not moving, then we shouldn't stay with the trade. Okay, the only thing is we want to see how deep this one can be, and in this case we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. And if I move to 15 minutes, all right, we have nothing to talk. As I mentioned, if there is a continuation, we need to get the flag before we look for buy. But if this one become deeper correction, then we can put in relative to this as internal, and it can give us better trade setup rather than the price continue from here. If this one continue from here, mostly we can expect after the breakout of this top, then it start to give us a correction similar to any of this. As you can see, every time the price broke the previous top, it start to correct. Okay, when we put this one relative to this, we are not caring about this big shadow. All right, the only thing is we're looking at this part. By the way, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.